Next two machines we're going to talk about are the spindle sander and the edge sander. Okay, so both the edge sander and the spindle sander are going to have a 2-inch safety margin. So your hands, you need to try and keep them 2 inches away from the belt or the spindle. You're going to make sure your stock is held firmly when sanding. We're going to have a good hold of it so it doesn't send it flying. We're going to sand against the direction. So this is rotating this way. And so when I move my piece, I want to move against that. I want my piece moving this way as I sand. Or if I'm doing a corner, I'm going to try and rotate it against that. If I rotate it with it, it's just going to want to try and throw it. Okay, the sander will burn the wood if it's not moved continually. So I don't want you just taking your end and just holding it up there and trying to flatten this out. Like, I feel like this machine gets a little bit abused because people try and use it for more than what it's made for. Like, you wouldn't just sand this corner in a circle. You'd cut off the excess wood and then sand it. We never, people make little pointy spears on this thing. That's screwing around. That's dumb. That's wasting our valuable resources on dumb stuff. So anyway, but we got to keep it moving continually. So sometimes, like on a door, we'll clamp a little fence up here, but even on that, we're still just going to kind of give it little pulses of sanding. We're not just going to hold it on there and leave it tight. Otherwise, it'll burn the wood, but it'll also put a big burn mark in the belt, and then the next person who sands is not going to have a good quality sand job. Okay, never hold pieces with your hand that will cause you to break the safety margin. I'll just run this thing a little bit. We're just going to move that wood, just move it so it's continually moving, and just keep getting down to our line. I like to do outside curves like this on this one, and then if I have an inside curve, something that goes this way, I'll either sand it on the end of this or sand it with the spindle sander.